Jurassic Room.
Hey guys, welcome to Jurassic Room. Now I really want to just try a new video on this camera. I got a new SD card for it to see how it would work. I'm only doing this video on this camera, and of course on my other camera. This is the phone that I do all my editing on, guys. This is the phone. You can actually see it. There's the cracks and everything. I'll be doing an editing video about it, how this old thing has been where Jurassic Room comes from. But anyway, I want to do this really quick video. So of course, it's about one of my favorite characters, and of course, the figure that I partially have here, Man-Thing. And actually, I want to tell the story really quick. I can't have them until Christmas, but my mom technically helped me out and bought 2 Marvel Legends from the same Walmart where I bought the Daredevil, Punisher, and Bullseye figures. I bought these for $13 with tax, and they messed up again, and I only had to, and she had only paid $20, so $10 each for the Jessica Jones and the Elektra figure. So now I got the torso and the leg, but I cannot build them until Christmas yet. So they'll also probably look for Blade for me so I can complete the whole figure, which will be pretty cool. But Man-Thing is one of my favorite Marvel characters. He's basically kind of a ripoff of Swamp Thing. To a point, but he's still a really cool character, and he's different enough for me to enjoy him, because he really cannot do a lot of the same things that Swamp Thing can do, but he's generally kind of the same concept. Scientist killed by terrorists, or whatever you would say. Man-Thing is killed by AIM, and it ends up with a serum, which falls into the swamp with him, and he turns into a half-swamp, half-human Man-Thing, or Swamp Thing. So, but in a recent Thor Ragnarok, in the trailer, we see that pillar. We see what looks like Beta Ray Bill and Man-Thing. And this has gotten me. How, even though this is a tease, how, if it happened, you've got to know that Man-Thing was there, because it can't just be a tease. And I actually have a really good theory on how Man-Thing could be on Sakaar. I really hope we get a tease that he's still there, like a background and all that. He's a gladiator or something. And of course you got that Beta Ray Bill tease, which he was almost in the film as well, but and I'm a big Beta Ray Bill fan, and I really hope to see them both in future movies. But, okay, so I'm reading this comic, Spider-Man and Man-Thing, and it's this comic recently got its picture right here to get it, and I had the comic, and I was reading it the other day, and it revealed something. A character by the name of Fate comes through an interdimensional portal, with the narrator explaining that the swampland, the Florida swampland in which Man-Thing resides, is actually a sort of pocket where different dimensions meet. And Fate comes in through one of these portals, and if you look at the character, read the comic, it's really great, and it really goes into the character of Fate, and you really get the whole goal of what he wants to do. He's not really a bad guy, but he just wants the suffering in the world to end, and he tries to help Man-Thing while messing it up to a point, because when Spider-Man and Man-Thing fight, I don't really know why they call it a collaboration, because they're fighting the whole movie. In a way, he's kind of trying to help him get back, Spider-Man's trying to help him get back to the swampland. At the end of the comic, I'm going to spoil it a little bit, Man-Thing gets pummeled until he's a pile of sludge, and Fate has to whisk him away back to the swampland for him to survive, and Spider-Man exhausts himself to the point of dropping from exhaustion. But anyway, if this could work out, you could explain that maybe somehow a black hole arises in the swamp where Man-Thing happens, and you could probably explain, like similar to how Captain Marvel is being done, that maybe this could be a little before the MCU, before Iron Man and all that, and maybe Man-Thing is already in there if you wanted to do it, or he could be a new character. He'd have to be a little more older than the MCU to be on Sakaar, but I think it would be a really cool idea if you explain that maybe a black hole came to be, and that's how Man-Thing got to Sakaar. And I think it's a really good way to explain how Man-Thing could be on Sakaar, and how he's a gladiator there. And maybe give a little more truth to this tease. So anyway, that's the end of the video. Man-Thing's one of my favorite characters, and he's the figure I wanted most in this wave of Marvel Legends, so I cannot wait to build him and get him in my collection. Because I'm such a big Man-Thing fan. He's one of my top 5 favorite characters, and I'd really like to see him introduced into the MCU. So guys, let me know what you think of this video, how the camera looks, see if I don't sound prepubescent anymore, and see, tomorrow we're going to go to a fair and have some fun down in Pensacola, and probably Sunday, I'm going to try and get the girls to react to some stuff. I probably won't do the Punisher trailer 2 reaction until Sunday with them, because I enjoy the Punisher, and that was a really cool way to, I don't know, I might check it out tonight, because I really want to, and maybe then I'll have a little, because I like to be a little ready before some of their reactions at points, but I know I'm definitely next going to check out Black Panther, and maybe some other Thor clips, and then re-react to them with the girls, depending, because I try to do stuff with the girls, but at the same time, you don't always get a good reaction out of them. Justice League, for instance, that's one of my most disliked videos, because they were all on their phones. Even though I was watching, and I was very excited. But anyway, guys, let's hit that 700 subscriber mark, and what do you think? Do you want Man-Thing in the MCU? Of course, before Swamp Thing, which will be coming in Justice League Dark. Because hopefully that movie is still going. Gambit is, so maybe we'll get lucky. But thanks guys for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. I don't have much to say. Outro?